My name's Davida Shinsky, and the title of this podcast is Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. Our purpose is to talk about personal development, lifestyle, mental health, psychology, and any topics that affect you in performing and reaching your goals in a timely fashion. And today's presentation is titled Time Management 101: Save Time, Waste Less Time, and Find More Time. As someone who has worked for themselves for the past 6+ years, I've had to become ultra strategic when it comes to my time. Gone are the days when I'd find a million other things to do other than work or get to the end of the day, panicked that I barely made a dent in my to do list. I get stressed even thinking about these times. So, how'd I do it? Well, it took a bit of trial and error to truly nail down this time management thing. But with a few hacks, I think anyone can do it. Even the most procrastination prone ones among us. Along, or rather, I will share with you my hacks so that you can get on track with any and every project that you want to get done, but for whatever reason end up never getting it done. Tip number one: prioritize using the ICE scoring system. Tim Ferriss said, lack of time is actually lack of priorities, and I couldn't agree more. Without prioritization, we lose track of what is really important to us. Instead of working toward our goals, we end up distracted, folding laundry, cleaning up the kitchen, chatting to our significant other, or doing anything but our important to do tasks. And I've been guilty of all of these when putting off a task. So, what we can do is prioritize properly. The ICE scoring system helps you do this. ICE attaches a prioritization score to each task and stands for impact, confidence, and ease. Impact is the difference that you think getting the task done will make. Confidence is how effectively you think it will be, and ease is how easily you can get it done. So basically, you score each task on a scale of 1 to 10. The top spots become your priorities and are where you need to allocate your time. When I felt seriously stuck about what to do or where to start, this scoring system has helped in leaps and bounds. It's giving me direction, which has felt purposeful and made good use of my time. Avoid multitasking. It doesn't work. We can't actually multitask. There's literally no such thing. Sorry to burst everyone's bubble. More so, we are task glitching, which takes tons of mental energy. Some experts even state that task switching, often is called multitasking, can reduce your productivity by 40%. Yep, not what we want. Instead, stick to one task at a time. Remove distractions. Sometimes this means keeping your phone out of arm's reach, and I've literally kept my phone in the other room when I'm having trouble with time management or focus. Or it may even mean time blocking, which leads right into my next tip. Try time blocking. Time blocking has been my true savior. Okay, any planning ahead, which we'll get to shortly, in my Google Calendar, I block slots of time for specific generalized groups of tasks. Even messaging my clients is a time block all on its own, since this can easily take 30 to 60 minutes some days. Then there are chunks for client work and even scheduled breaks for eating, walking, or doing whatever I need to do. The key is having these blocks of time scheduled and then actually sticking to them. It's become a hard rule for me unless there's an emergency to stick to the schedule I make for myself. Most weeks it stays the same. Sometimes it changes, but the key really is planning ahead. Again, more on this later. So I'm not creating those time blocks on the fly. When my day starts, all I need to do is open my calendar and my task list is right there. Use the Pomodoro method. Okay, I'll admit it. I don't actually use this one anymore, but I did for a period of time and it did work. But personally, I actually got into a better groove without it. Yet, I also have friends who swear by it, so maybe it will work for you. This is similar to time blocking in many ways, but instead, the Pomodoro method works with 25-minute blocks of focused work with 5-minute breaks. After 4 rounds, you then take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. You can even find timers online that will do this for you, such as the Pomodoro timer. And I'll be the first to say that this time flies with this method. You might even be surprised how productive you can be in such a short amount of time. Refrain from it. The thing that a lot of people struggle with when it comes to time management. My hand is raised here, is procrastination. We think I should do such and such, which actually might create resistance on its own. When we think, should it become a non negotiable, no choice option? So we resist. I know I do. Instead, we want to refrain from things so that we want to do them and do so willingly, not because we have to. For instance, we hate finding laundry. We don't think anyone truly loves it. Maybe they do. I'm open to it anyway. So you think I should fold the laundry, which makes that task less than appealing, which it already was to begin with. Instead, we can think about it this way. I want to do laundry, so my room, house, or whatever will be clean and organized, and I'll feel less stressed. While this might not work for everyone, something along these lines usually do. There's always a why behind our actions or how to's and finding that can alleviate the resistance. that we face when attempting to do a task. Time saved and productivity activated. Plan ahead and plan extra time when you need it. New project, plan extra time just in case. Not sure how long the commute will take? Tag on 15 minutes or so to the estimated time. Planning ahead and planning for extra time can help ensure that you have enough time. No more rushing through life and never feeling like you're getting further ahead. So, how do you do this? Well, you have to start by planning time to plan. Yes, this sounds counterproductive, but hear me out. Take just 5 to 15 minutes and plan your next week or even just for the following day. Future and further your time, and you will thank the past that you had for making a plan that's easy to follow in the moment. So there isn't too much decision making going on. This is great. Oh,